Refereeing standards at the World Cup in Qatar. Should we read anything into the fact that one of two English referees have made the final cut? There were 36 refs at the start of the tournament, including the two from the Premier League, Anthony Taylor, Michael Oliver. That number's now been cut to 12. Oliver's come home. Taylor's been kept on. But in this mix, I can tell you, there's been so much made regards the performance of the Brazilian referee Wilton Sampaio during England's World Cup quarter-final defeat by the French. He stays on. So, I mean, where are we with all of this? Are there inconsistencies?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. We don't know, do we? We don't know the format of how referees are considered.
Well, it's Collina who's got the final say.
Yes, and never, in my view, was there much better referee than him. So, like we say, often is the case. Your eyes don't betray you. I often accuse Graeme Souness of coming in here with a surface level knowledge, and that's why he struggles with us on a Monday morning, but doesn't struggle on a Sunday afternoon with Sky Sports, because his eyes don't betray him. He was an elite footballer that can watch and doesn't need to do the research, whereas he doesn't need to do more on a Monday morning with us. In this instance, Collina is an excellent referee, an excellent an advocate for the refereeing standards that you would want, so his eyes surely can't betray him. And so I look at it and say, well, I didn't look at this World Cup and think there were awful refereeing in it. I didn't think we were suffering from this malaise of dreadful refereeing decisions.
Even I thought Sampaio was a bit off the ball on Saturday night.
Yeah, did you? I didn't look at SAKA as a free kick. I didn't look at the decisions that he made. Ultimately, he needed VAR to intervene, and some might say, well, he shouldn't have needed that, but that's what it's there for. And he let the game flow. I wasn't in that. I actually spoke to someone and said, this referee is going to... I think he wanted his personality on the game. I think he was as much about his personality as it was about the game itself. But I don't particularly look at it and say there's a bias towards some referees. Our referees in the Premier League are of a decent standard. There's refereeing around the world that's in a decent standard. I didn't look at these controversies that people allude to. I didn't look at the reasons why we lost that game on Saturday being down to a referee trying to assert his personality over the game.
And on English referees, they can't be that bad. Taylor makes a cut, Oliver doesn't.
But I don't think I've never thought they're that bad.
Right.
Ever.